Okay, so I'm trying something new here. I'm live on my page, my Facebook page for my business, and then also live on my personal page because I know there's people on each spot that want to know about this. And so if you are tuning in, my name is Chef Ashley Shep or Ashley Shepherd, and the books have arrived. Let me not show my address to y'all. So the new Mom Thoughts books have arrived, and I wanted to do a live unboxing on here just to be able to take you on this journey with me because those of you who have been participating in this know how near and dear to my heart that this experience is. And so I was like, why not? Let me do the unboxing live. So the way that this works is you order a couple proof samples of the book, and then you don't send them back. You get to keep those, but you tell them what things you want to change, what things that could be better, things like that, and then you go through the process again and then reorder them. And so that's kind of at the step that I'm at now. And so I got some of the samples. I got both versions because there are two covers. And so I'm gonna open them up in front of you. And so let me get some scissors. I'm not prepared. I have them right here though. So while I go get the scissors, let me know if you are a mom yourself or if you know an expecting mom, because this would be a great baby shower gift for a new mom. And also, I have some friends who are, they're not first time moms, they're second, third, fourth time moms. And they were sharing that they felt like this is something that would be beneficial to them as well. I wrote it from my perspective because I am a first time mom, and it was written during March, April, where it was like right at the height of, or right at the beginning of quarantine. And it was great to be able to spend, it's been great to be able to spend the time with William. And so it was just a time of reflection, a time of thinking through all the experiences that have been happening. And so that's why I ended up writing it. And so I know it's something that will help many moms out there. And so let's get to it. So like I said, in the comments, let me know if you are a mom or if you know a new mom that would be happy to get a gift like this. Hey Juanita, thanks for tuning in. Getting some scissors. All right, so like I said, the process of publishing. Oh, and then if you guys have questions about the whole publishing process, drop those in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. I know it's something that might seem kind of foreign, and so I don't mind answering those either as well for you. So for this book, I'm doing what's called self-publishing, and that means where you go through the process of publishing yourself, and you can do it through Amazon. And the way that I found out about it is I'm in a group called, I want to say Six Figure Selling Secrets, and it's hosted by this woman named Crystal Swain Bates, and she is an Amazon author, and she sold almost 300,000 books on Amazon, and then she goes through and teaches people how to do that same thing. And so the way that I found out about it is through a journal writing challenge that she had in December. And so she takes you through it step by step. And so that kind of put a bug in my ear about doing it. And the idea came to me later in January. So the process is pretty, I don't want to say it's easy. There's a lot of steps, but it's not a complicated process to do it. All right. The box is open. Make sure y'all can't see my address. And so without further ado, so we got the black and white version on top. Hey Ashley, thanks for tuning in. You're just in time. I'm about to open the black and white one, and it, of course, the highlighted color is purple, which is Ashley's favorite. So this is the purple version. I'm going to show both sides, and I can do more than one at a time. And so this cover actually was inspired by one of my line sisters, one of my sorority sisters. She saw the original cover, which I'll also show because that came in a separate box. So she saw the original cover, and then she was thinking, well, why not do something that's a little bit more glitzy, a little bit more just for moms? And I was like, okay, that's a good idea. So this is one that came from, it was inspired by her. And so the patterned kind of situation, I picked it just because I thought it was fun. It wasn't quite an animal print. And it was something that looked a little bit more adult. And then I added, I don't know if you can see on here, the like gold shimmer situation. You can see a little bit better on my business page account because of the lighting. But, and then the mom and the baby, that's actually two separate images that I had the cover designer fuse together because I liked the mom, but she was actually pregnant in the picture. And that was the original cover, is I had her pregnant on here. But then somebody brought up the fact that not every mom has the baby out of their body. And that's an excellent point, that that would be very insensitive to just assume that you're not a mom just because you didn't physically have the baby. And because of the topic of the book, it fits better for it to be where the baby's actually here, because this is a journal to take you through your first year with your child. And so I'll show you the inside of it too. But yeah, so the origin of this came from one of my line sisters. And she actually was very instrumental in helping giving feedback because we went with a couple different colors. I tried red, hot pink was one of them. And just the purple, I liked it because it's gender neutral. A lot of people, if I were to put like blue or pink on here, a lot of people would just assume it's for girl moms or boy moms. And so I wanted to find something that would fit for everybody if you're being baby color specific. And so that's one of the covers. This cover was my original idea and original design. And I'm not exactly sure where it came from. I just had this vision that there would be a mom and a baby with a sling, because for the first couple months they're attached to you. And then I knew that I wanted something very bright, something very attractive, something that was uplifting, because for a lot of moms, they experience postpartum, or like myself, I had baby blues. And not because anything's really wrong, and not because things aren't going the way, well, for me, it was because things weren't going the way that I expected them to go. But I wanted something that was going to be a nice pop of color to give just some sunshine in a time where it might not be as sunny. And then also to remind you that you just have to keep going. So so that's the front. Oh, well, this is the front. And then this is the back. And so I'm going to read the description on the back to you, and I'll show you the back of this one. So similar. All right, so it says, are you a new mom with way too many thoughts in your head? Want a quick and easy way to record memories as a first-time mom? Need a way to get all of your real thoughts out without feeling judged? Then this is the journal for you. The New Mom Thoughts Keepsake Journal is the perfect option for new moms who need a little self-care. This journal will help you process all the many new mommy thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head. With 52 thought-provoking questions, this journal will help you highlight your first year as a mom. So much of your day is focused on your baby, so now it's time to focus on you. This book gives you a safe space to store all the thoughts that cross your new mommy minds between diaper changes and late night feedings. Whether you feel like you're the perfect picture of motherhood or doing this whole mom thing wrong, this journal is for you. Whatever your thoughts may be, journaling helps you to process your mom truths without shame or judgment. Quickly and easily capture all of your emotions during this messy, hectic, and yet still amazing time. Some of the days are perfectly blissful and others are filled with constant chaos. Either way, embrace the beauty of motherhood so that you can look back on this time to realize just how strong you are and still are. If you're a new mom with lots of thoughts, then this is the perfect book for you. All right, so we're going to dig into the inside, and just to give you a close-up, so it is a keepsake journal, and what that means is, sorry, this is backwards. It's a keepsake journal, and what that means is that it's something you can look back on and reflect on. And so because it's only one question a week, it's not something that's a huge commitment. I know when you have a newborn, you don't have time for a bunch of things. And so I didn't want to do a daily journal. I figured a weekly journal would at least give you some time to think about it, some time to reflect, and then time to record it. And so the real questions for moms with real feelings, my brother actually helped me come up with that title. He's an author as well. And so shout out to Conrad, thank you. And so I felt like real questions, because a lot of times moms, like, people will ask like, oh, how are you doing? Like, hope everything's good. But then they don't really like follow up if you were to say, oh, I'm not doing so well, or if it's not the answer they expect. And so I thought this was a safe place to just deposit all of the thoughts you have in your head as a mom, all the worries, all the fears, all the happiness that at some points you're like, oh, I wonder if people are tired of me talking about my baby, which they're not tired of you talking about your baby. Just a safe space for you. And so inside the book, the insides are the same regardless of the cover. The only thing that's different is the actual cover. So this, let me show you them side by side. So the only thing that's different is the cover. This will be available in hardback as well, also on Amazon. And actually, that is available for pre-order for the hardback version. So if you are interested in that, I can. If you just go to Amazon and then type in my name and select books, and I'll put it in the description of this as well, then it comes up as a pre-order. But all right, so going to show you some of the inside. So the first part of it is, of course, title page. And I'm going to move my camera back here so it's easier for y'all to see. There. All right, so the first section, of course, is the title page. And then we have the copyright page, which people normally skip over. However, I have added a bonus section for everybody that purchases the journal. And so what you would do is you take your phone, once you get your copy, and you open your camera app. And it has directions in here in case you don't remember this. But you open your camera app and then you scan this QR code. And what happens is that it takes you to the New Mom Thoughts bonus website. And so on there, I have recipes, I have postpartum help, I have breastfeeding help, pumping help, formula feeding help. There's going to be a section where I do a private cooking class as well for the purchasers of the journal. And so just tons of new mommy resources to help you out just to make the journey easier. And I recommend different products that I use and different things that have helped me to just make the process easier as well. Then I have the dedication page. Of course, it's dedicated to William. I dedicate this book to William, who made me a mother. Though the journey to bring you into the world wasn't easy, it was worth it. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. You are the light to others that I prayed for every day. Also to your father and my husband, Marshall, thank you for standing by my side every step of the way with loving support. Aww. All right, so then we get into the journal part. So there's a page for you to write your name and say who it belongs to. And then I give, it's hard for me to stick my face in here at the same time. I give an introduction of how to use the journal. And so basically, like I said, there's 52 weeks of questions. And so each week you do a different question. If your child's already born and you've passed some of the weeks, they're questions that they're not really specific to the time of, they're not specific to your kid's age necessarily, so you can always go back. You can go out of order if you'd like. If you're one of those people that's like to just do it your own way, that's fine. And so then also I talked about why I wrote the book. And then I also share my birth story, so how I became a mother. And that takes a couple pages. And then it gets to the part of where you get to share your things. So each week has a different question. So this is week 1, and it says, what were your first thoughts when you met your baby? And there's plenty of space for you to write. And then I've also included another page that just says, how are you feeling? So this is a check-in page. If you want to use this to just continue the rest of your writing, that's perfectly fine. You can ignore this part. If you wanted to use it to just have like a brain dump of all the thoughts in your head, perfectly fine. So this page repeats, this page changes. So each week it has a different question. Week 2 is, it says, is being a new mom how you thought it would be? Why or why not? And then that same how are you feeling page. And so that part repeats. And then once you get to the months, and the quotes are all different throughout, just a little inspiration. So give yourself some grace, just a little inspiration to inspire you. And then there are monthly pages. So though I said if your kid is older, you can still go back. That's perfectly fine. It has each month. So the month pages repeat, and it says, sorry, if this looks crazy, it's because it's backwards. And so I'm trying to fit it in the frame. But hey, Nikki, thanks for tuning in. And so yeah, so each of the month pages, it says my baby stats. So like height, weight, percentiles. Then it has things my baby can do, things my baby likes, things my baby does not like. And then your favorite memory or mommy accomplishment from that month. And so these pages repeat, and then the quotes are different. So then it just continues throughout the book. So each week a different question, and then each month, I'm going to skip to month 2 so you can see that. So then we got a different quote. And then now we have a different month of milestones. And so that repeats for the whole 52 weeks. So I'm just going to flip through so you guys can see. some of the pages, and I'll read some of the other questions too. So what's your favorite part about being a mommy? Another one, what's one thing you used to worry about that you don't anymore? And so for that one comes at 41 weeks, so closer to when your baby is 9-10 months. And I put that in that spot just because at that point you sometimes feel like you're in a groove, you know your child a little bit more, you're not worrying about if they're breathing when they're sleeping. That was like a huge thing when he was first born, is I would like stick my finger under his nose to make sure he was still breathing. And so there's different things I could put there that like, okay, I know he's fine. Another one, what's the first place you took your baby and how did it feel? That's always a big milestone. And so I try to pick questions that helped you to just kind of reflect on the journey of motherhood and just reflect on the process. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for tuning in. I'm just going over the New Mom Thoughts Journal. So I just picked ones that helped me reflect. And when I was, hey, Zimmy, when I was writing this, when I was searching the market, like I was looking for something that would help to just kind of collect all those thoughts and feelings. And all of the mom books that I saw, they were either really focused on the baby or they were like really snarky or had like a lot of curse words in them, or were just like, woe is me, I'm a mother. Like they were just really sarcastic. And so I didn't see anything that really captured all of the feelings and gave you the free reign as the mom to basically record these things and write your feelings down to then go back and reflect upon them to say like, okay, wow, like I've had an incredible journey, or my kids had so much growth. And so that's really the inspiration for the journal. And so if you are not a mom or you are not a new mom, you can still help out with spreading the word. And so if that's something that you want to do, I am looking for people to help. And I will share exclusively with those people because I want it to be a surprise to the people that are not helping. And so if that's you, if you're somebody that would love to spread the word about this journal to get it in as many mommy hands as possible, then just type me in the comments and then I will be reaching out to you in order to give you information about how to share certain things, because I have some things coming up next week, and then the launch is September 2nd, and so so yeah, so I have some surprises up my sleeve. I won't reveal them just yet, but if you would like to help spread the word and to get to help mommies heal, because a lot of the time, I know I say a lot of times, a lot, but often moms kind of get thrown to the wayside once the baby gets here. It's the focus is on them when they're pregnant, and then once the baby gets here, then it's all on the baby. And not that that's not necessary, but then that's when it's easier to fall into traps of not taking care of yourself or being so absorbed in the baby that you're not really coping or not really having the space to deal with your mental health. There's a lot of maternal mental health issues that happen and occur as a result of our medical system, especially for Black moms, in terms of Black maternal mortality rates being 5 times higher just because you're Black. So that's one of the issues that moms have to deal with. And then also just maybe not having support systems. There's a lot of moms who are doing it by themselves, a lot of single moms. And so I wanted to make this something where it just gave time to just stop and take a breather, and not a lot of time where it was going to be a huge commitment, but where it would be something that's manageable, something that's easy for you to do, something you look forward to. And I wanted it to be something that actually just helped people instead of feeling like another thing that you have to do. And so last thing before I get off, I just wanted to show you the size reference. And so I'm going to use my arm, but I'm also going to use an iPhone case. So I have an iPhone XR. So just to kind of show you for reference, I can't show you my phone because I'm filming on my phone. But just to show you for reference, it's 7 inches this way, 10 inches this way. And so it's a pretty good size book. You have plenty of space to write inside of it. And the lines are a good bit of space in between them, so you can write in it. So if you write big, you wouldn't have a problem with it. I tested one out, so to make sure. And then if you are looking to purchase before it's available on Amazon, I am doing bundles. And so I'm going to put the link for that in the comments. And so with the bundle, you can choose which cover you'd like to get. I will autograph it for you. It also includes a bookmark and a stationery kit. And so I'll do some designs to show you what the stationery items look like, and I'll post those so you can get an idea. But it would include things like a colorful pen, and it'll match whichever one you get. It'll have like decorative placeholders, like a fancy paper clip, some different stickers, some washi tape, which is like decorative colorful tape, just to kind of make it fun. So, and then also there will be a few bonuses for those people as well to get the bundle. So if you are looking to get the bundle, then the link is bit.ly/newmombundle. And those will be available until September 1st, because we're launching on September 2nd. So, hey Kathy, thanks for tuning in. Just showing off the journals. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I will be happy to answer them. And then if not, I'm going to hop off because I'm excited. I got to package some people who have already purchased the bundle. I got to package up their items and get them sent off to them. Oh, one thing. So if you do order the bundle, I'm sure you know what's going on with the post office. So it will take some time to get to you. However, it will get to you. And so just a heads up on that. So I will look to ship, as I get the copies of the book, I will ship them out on a rolling basis. If you order from Amazon, they are still doing Amazon Prime, so it is available for Prime. And because they're printed, what's called print on demand, meaning they don't print it until you purchase it. So then it takes about 2 to 3 days for them to print it, and then however long your Prime takes is however long it'll take to get to you. So my husband ordered some by surprise, and I ruined the surprise because I opened the package. But for the timeline that he ordered it, I want to say ordered it. It took 4 or 5 days to get to him, and so not too bad. But yeah, so let me know if you have any questions, and then I am signing off. So thank you for tuning in. And once again, if you want to be part of the group that is helping to spread the word, put me in the comments. If you're watching on replay, click or type #replay. And if you are looking to get a book bundle, the link is bit.ly/newmombundle. If you want to just get the book, then it will be available on September 2nd on Amazon. And of course, I will post and tell you all about it. So thank you again. Have a good one.